final day, the Blue Ribbon Day. What a great, we've got some incredible games here today. And of course, the live streaming of the Gold Coast Tweed District Meeting. Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government. It's this wonderful event. And of course, the major sponsors, Containers for Change. Queensland Women and Men's Singles. We'd like to thank them very much for their support. But not only do they support bowls, but for every club out there, become a Container for Change partner and start recycling containers with free bins and collection. Every empty container can earn your bowls club 10 cents to help fund social functions, new equipment, donations to charity, and much, much more. So we thank Containers for Change for their generosity. Bowls Queensland would also like to thank the host club Musgrave for making their facilities available for 2024 state championships, and also to the many other venues that are being used. We thank them very much for the use of their wonderful facilities. We'd also like to thank all the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support during this event. And also, Bowls Queensland is always sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support of our great game. Now, this morning, first end, just started. What a great game we got up, and of course, in co-commentary with me this morning is Mr. Adam Taylor. G'day, mate.
Good morning, Brian. We've got a great day of bowls ahead of us.
Mate, 3 colossal games, bud. A bit of a pick up there by looks of things to Adam Liddell.
A couple of shots, yes. We've got our live stream game this morning is going to be a good game. Adam Liddell from the Pine Rivers Pirates playing Huynh from Darra Cementco.
Yes, Quoi is, after we learnt how to pronounce his name, it's great to have Quoi on live stream this morning, of course, from the Darra Cementco, a very strong club out in the Cunningham district, and of course Adam from Pine Rivers. Should be one heck, and once again to very heavy dew this morning. You can only look at the other greens to see how heavy the dew is up there and around, so an absolute credit to Dino and his staff once again, mate. Yep. Absolutely brilliant job.
Absolutely. The greens have been running great here at Mussy.
They certainly have. And we've got Paul Whiteman. Says, morning, Adam and Brian. Go on, you, Paul.
Morning, Paul. Dolphin?
Yep.
Okay, just a bit of information. We've got Adam Liddell took up bowls at a very young age 7, back in at York Indoor Bowls Club back in the UK.
Yep.
He was encouraged by his grandfather to play, and he's continued the good form since moving out to Australia many years ago now. And he'll be no stranger to the pointy end of a championship like this. Well,
he has played for England in the under-25s, if I remember correctly, too.
That's right.
To Adam, so he's got quite a bit of experience for a young man. But he's a very steady player. He used to play out of the Paradise Point Dolphins.
He did. He played with us for a couple of seasons.
Yes.
Came down from Brisbane, and an absolute gentleman he is.
Oh, great. Not many of us left now, mate. No. Few of us left, mate. So what a great bowl there from Adam.
Yeah.
Now, history on Quoi.
Quoi, born in Vietnam,
Yep.
a town called Suy Chung, just about 200 kilometres south of Ho Chi Minh City. And he came out to Australia in 1988. He's only been bowling 3 years, started at Cooperoo, but he's now at Darra Cementco and just loves it. Reckons he cannot get enough bowls. Mate. And he's obviously picked up the game very quickly.
Well, to be the pointy end of the state titles tells me that he goes all right, mate.
Absolutely.
Look at Adam here, but he's really on target here this morning, isn't he?
Straight on it.
Yeah, that's 2 great bowls there from Adam Liddell. Now, Quoi, got to play. His grass line's not too bad, but just has to add a bit of weight. Now this is more direct. Is he going to get the edge of this bowl?
Should get.
Bang, bang.
Wow, that's a very encouraging bowl there from Quoi.
Even Adam just clapped that one there, mate. Even he was clapping. That's a good bowl.
What a bowl.
What a bowl. Laura Mary, you're up bright and early this morning. How are you?
Yep. How are things over in Fife, Mary? Hope it's nice and the weather's been kind to you as you're coming into summer.
Yep. G'day, Damien. How are you? Jesse. Good morning, Jesse. What are you doing awake? Haven't you gone to bed yet? Oh, God, Joshua, you're up early too.
So, Quoi just asking the marker here.
What a morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. Good day, Jesse. How are you, Jess Ann? Good to see all the viewers up bright and early. Mary in particular be halfway through the night for her. Now, Quoi, has he got enough weight on this? He's got a perfect line. Is he going to draw this?
Tell you what, he's done it.
What? Two great bowls from him there, Adam.
Absolutely.
Played with weight, then came back with beautiful draw shot.
Yep. Very versatile, just choosing his shots.
And that's actually 3 shots there. So his other 2 bowls did count after that drive. Pretty handy, you know what I mean?
That's very good for a fairly inexperienced bowler playing his first state championships quarter final. That's just that's
the start he required, mate. Really, isn't it? You know what I mean?
You're right, Brian.
Start. Go, Alex. Let's go, Pirates. How you going?
Plenty of Pirates on the green today.
Plenty of them, mate. Look at them. They're everywhere.
So just for the people at home, we've got women's semi-finals this morning. Chloe Stewart playing Tilly Orero and Gail Crompton playing Caitlin Inch. And I believe their second live stream game will be the women's gold medal match.
The gold medal match will be a fantastic game.
And the other men's quarterfinals, we've got Brendan Wilson playing John Balzarolo, Gary Pearson playing Trenton Healy, and Jared Davies playing Luke Turner. All should be cracking matches.
Oh, absolutely, mate. All in form. Now, Quoi just running across their head there with that one, but look at perfect weight with that one. They tell me Bozzy's on fire. I was told, got some advice yesterday. I actually said to Robbie, he said to me, Pearso beat Dean McWhinney. I said, no, mate. I said, Dean's at Rabina, mate, because I was there.
Yeah.
I was talking to Dino.
Yeah.
Then when they told me the score, I thought, oh, okay, he was able to get the southpaw patch of Rabina. I thought he just walked off the green, because I thought he was walking to put his bowls away, but he's actually walking from the car park in. So I said to Robbie, no, mate, it can't be, mate, that's wrong. Then I found out the score. I thought, oh, my godfather, okay, Robbie was right for once. Yes, now, that's the first time, if I remember correctly, since about 1964, that Robbie actually said something that was correct.
Crikey.
So Julie tells me, his lovely wife.
Oh, dear.
That's not on hearsay, that comes from very good authority.
I bet.
What a lovely correction there from Adam. Still needs a bit more weight, though.
Yeah, they're having a bit of trouble coming from north to south here.
Well, it is. There's no breeze. It really is a perfect morning for bowls, really, when you look at it, though. It's absolutely perfect. Robbie's always right, Tracy. No, I'm sorry. Come on, Trace. Come on, you do commentary with us, Trace. You know he's never right. Good on you, Tracy.
Lovely bowl there from Quoi.
Yeah.
Putting some pressure back on Adam. Adam coming down on his backhand. This looks to be much better weight. Zeroing in on the jack. And just behind it. And probably still one down.
Oh, that's bad news. I didn't know that, Brownie. Thanks a lot for that information, mate. So, one of the absolute stalwarts of this club, champion guy, has done so much work for the club, and just been informed that Gary Warby, absolute so much work for this club, passed away overnight. So, it's very sad news, that, Brownie, because he's a good friend of mine, Gary, and absolute champion bloke, mate. I'll tell you that right now. So, Peter Goodship says, go Pirates, play well, boys. And Lindsay Elliott says, Pirate living in Bundy, mate, you're in heaven up there, bud.
Okay, Adam Liddell's come in there with a almost jack-high bowl.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Close. I still favour the yellow bowl just because it's lying down. Yeah,
worked with Robbie yesterday morning on the commentary, Brian, and Robbie never got one of these measures incorrect.
No, mate. Mate, he's... so we never got one correct, though.
No, he got them all right.
Sorry, mate. I didn't miss that first part, mate. Yeah, so he sets the cameras up to trick me because he knows how easy it is to trick me.
Yes.
That's just the one, mate. One Quoi. So he gets the mat and puts it on the tee.
So... some information from the previous round, the men's the round of 16. Huynh defeated Barry Lester 21-13.
Yeah, that's a huge win, mate. Barry's, we all know Barry's a great player, mate, so that's a massive win.
That's a huge feather in his cap.
Yeah.
John Balzarolo defeated Sean Baker.
Yeah, no, that's another
big win there. Brendan Wilson defeated Luke Day.
Yep.
Adam Liddell defeated Matthew Norrie. Gary Pearson defeated Steve De Jong.
Yeah.
Blocker. Had a great tournament, Blocker. Great to see him get down to the pointy end.
Oh, mate. Brilliant.
Trenton Healy defeated Damien Delgado.
And Damien had a pretty good win in the previous round, if I remember correctly. He knocked out Kane Nelson.
He did.
So
21-20, I believe.
So everyone here this morning is really in fine form.
You don't get this far in the championships without playing great bowls. And Coy's put some pressure straight back on Adam here with a good opener. Adam's coming down the nice wide hand on his forehand.
He's played this well, mate. That's a great bowl from Adam and a great starter from Quoi. So Mary says it's 11 p.m. She's sitting in bed watching bowls.
Good on you, Mary.
Mary. One of our regulars, definitely. She's as bad as us. A bowl's tragic. Good on you, Mary. Tell you what, it's very well pointed. You're going to get onto his own. Probably needs a bit more weight. Just to rock his bowl over, as you said. Just rocked Adam's bowl up and fell back down again. So definitely advantage to Adam at this stage.
So no doubt Mary would have watched the Scottish FA Cup final last night, or in the afternoon their time, between Celtic and Rangers, the Glasgow Derby.
Who won that?
The green and white hoops got up.
Did they?
Celtic got up 1-0.
So, in other words, Kevin Anderson's going to be annoying the living daylights out of Ryan Burnett today.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh dear.
I understand Kevin arrives up here in a maybe this coming week, so he'll be straight into Ryan.
Mate, I reckon Ryan would turn his phone off if he's got any brains. He would definitely turn it off. Good on you, Justin Knight. G'day, Larry Mullins. How are you, Larry? Up early this morning, mate. So still holding just the one there. Adam's last bowl pretty much just behind Jack High. I think he may have just overcorrected slightly with this one. Now, Quoi, coming down to have a look at this, which is a pretty good ploy. He's got two options here. He can stick to the backhand as you've been playing, or he swings to the forehand and trails a kitty. He could end up with two shots.
Yeah, that's probably the percentage bowl. He's got only a narrow target to come onto his own on the backhand. Yep. So, showing some, for a really fairly inexperienced bowler, Coy's showing some, getting down to the head and having a look. A lot of us just stay at the mat, and you can just get a better picture of exactly what you need to do when walking down to the head when you need to.
It definitely differs, doesn't it, when you walk down from what you're seeing from the other end at times. Particularly when the kitty is in the shadows there too, though. It can be very deceiving.
Yeah, he's coming back on the forehand.
Yeah, he's looking for the trail. Now, if he's got the weight, they will come back from here. And I tell you what, he's got this pretty well pointed, Adam.
Looking very good. If he's going to rest on Adam's bowl, perhaps.
Oh, tell you what, that's going to be awfully close.
It is.
That's going to be awfully close.
Adam having a very close look.
Yeah. Now, 9 times out of 10 you favour the flat-lying bowl, but when you see the way that yellow bowl has pushed that bowl back slightly, it's just not flat.
No, it's just sitting up a bit.
Tells me that really could be the yellow bowl of Coy's. Good morning, Alan. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll keep up the good work. Mary says, mate, she's not a football fan. So there you go. You just told her the result. I hope she wasn't going to watch it today. You ruined her day.
She'd no doubt be a golfer, though, living 7 k's from St Andrews.
St Andrews. And there's good morning, Mary from Newell in Ireland. Great to have you on board too.
So Adam just trying to dead draw this.
Well, he can't really trail it. There's a bit of danger if he trails it. Tell you what, he's out there too. He's in a beautiful line for this. It's working its way back now. It's not going to be far away. Has he got the edge? Oh.
Straight through the hole. We might be in for a measure here.
Oh, Quoi having a good look. I think he'll point to the yellow one. Yes, I thought he may have.
Yeah. Oh. Tight measure.
Yeah.
Both bowlers using arrows.
Yep.
Adam using the Optimas and Quoi the space arrow bowls.
Simon, there'll be some great bowls, mate. We see a good measure here.
Very good camera work from Robbie Allen.
Mate, he's been taught that, mate. Robbie goes all right when he's under adult supervision, mate. He's lucky he's got me and you here today. Because he's loved his daughter, Tony, the brains of the organisation, has unfortunately left the premises. Troy Jones says, morning from London, 11 p.m. here. There you go. Just a question to people in the Northern Hemisphere. Do you ever go to bed? There is a cure for insomnia. I'm sure.
I wonder if Troy watched the FA Cup final as well, the English FA Cup final, Manchester Derby. I won't give the result away.
Don't give the result away, mate. You ruin it for all our viewers, mate.
So 1 to Adam there.
That was a very close measure. It was great camera work there by Robbie, that's for sure. I said he gets annoyed, though, when they actually kneel down in front of the camera and he can't get the shot. Michael Brindle, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing, Michael? You sleepwalking or are you up for the day?
So Adam Liddell gone much shorter end here.
Yeah, it's good to see them trying to vary the length so early in the game to try and put their opponent off. It's been a great start to this game. Some quality bowls played, and you got to try everything early, don't you, just to see what your opponent does like.
You do. It's one of the...
Morning, Bushy. How are you? G'day, Vince. Not when bowls are so good on you, Troy. What a great bowl there from Quoi.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about singles is you're in charge. You've got the first bowl, the last bowl. You control the jack, the mat, and you've got to do some thinking. And as you say, Brian, it is good to mix it up early and just to see where the strengths and weaknesses are from your opponent.
Well, as I said, Quoi has absolutely accepted the challenge, and just seeing there Kevin's comment, Kevin's a member out at Darra Cementco, just saying that he's just hoping Quoi has a great game, go the doggy. So he must be a pretty handy club player to get this far deep in this tournament.
Very much so. Adam, back to the narrower hand along the clubhouse.
Well, it's really advantage to Quoi here, isn't it? He's a good-looking bowl here from Adam, though. This is looking very, very close.
Beautiful weight.
Yeah, played that magnificently.
Quoi will probably follow him down and try and just nudge that shot bowl out.
Yeah, Michael tells me, mate, you must have been playing up last night. Have you got up and made the family breakfast this morning? Little inside edge? Not quite. So what does Adam do now? Does he go around the back? He'd probably be holding, 2 shots there, I'm assuming?
Does appear to be 2. He's called the marker in just to confirm.
Ryan Feenan watching from Belfast. Socks, how are you, buddy? Robert, well done, Manchester United. Good on you, mate.
No comment. I'm giving the Celtic one away.
Dear. Good on your Socks. Well done, buddy.
So Adam just putting some real thought into his final bowl here. Just asking how far off that kitty is his front bowl. He doesn't want to nudge it too far to Quoi's backward.
And for all the viewers are aware, down the left-hand side, Robbie's got all of the other results down the left-hand side of the screen, so you can look at that all the way through the game, and he's updating them all the time.
So Adam on the draw once again. Looks to be pretty handy.
Yeah.
That's another great bowl.
Well, rolled over, which has given Quoi a bit of a target, because any movement on that bowl, Jack's definitely going to go. If he plays big weight, though, it'll probably be a kill. He needs the outside edge.
Which is... well, it's a funny game.
He probably got shot out of that.
He has. He missed his target by a couple of bowl widths, but...
he got the result.
Had bowls in the head. The bowls in the head.
That count. Anything can happen.
Yes. So 1 to Quoi.
Yep.
Skips to a 5-3 lead.
So Michael Brindle says he needs brownie points because there's a carnival on next weekend. That's all right, mate. I'll give Lacey a call for you, mate. I'll put in a good word for you, Michael, like I normally do, mate.
And good morning, Mark Spring. Great to see you down on the green the other day down at Rabina.
Yeah,
and good to see you playing good bowls, mate.
Good on you, Springy. And Bob Strong said he's watching from New Zealand. Enjoyed the coverage. Good on you, mate. Really appreciate those kind words, my friend. Good old Warren up there in Bundaberg Rum territory. Good on you, Warren.
Quoi just lengthening the end out slightly.
Well, he's kept it away from the shadows this time too, because those shadows will be going very shortly too, Adam.
Yes.
It can be a little bit deceiving when you're playing in full sunlight back into those shadows. But be in full sun very shortly with the sun beating down today. Beautiful day here. Perfect conditions, hardly any wind. It's
Adam coming along his backhand as well. Looks to be on a pretty good line.
It's 20 degrees here already, supposed to be a top of 23.
Nice grass there from Adam, just close to 2 metres short, however. Leaves it open for Quoi.
Yep, they reckon there could be a few showers later on this afternoon. I heard that a few times, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't eventuate, but we've got a way to an early start, well, a couple of minutes early, so hopefully we can keep in front of those storms, or showers I should say, if it does eventuate. Adam looking about another 5 foot away, and I think he's found it by the looks of this. It's just working its way into the head now.
Yeah, that's a good adjustment.
Yep.
Might force Quoi onto his forehand.
Morning, Leslie Burgess and Stuart Martin. Tell you what, he's got a good way to bowl here. He's egging it to come in. Could be just a little bit runny.
Yes, just a little heavy. Adam with this appears to have the one shot. Having played with Adam a fair bit whilst he was down at the Paradise Point Dolphins, he's a real good thinker. He really puts some thought into each bowl.
Well, it's not a bad bowl here trying to cover this. He's covering those bowls there. Probably a little bit too far for what he was after, because Coy's not playing with that much weight, but he's playing with great control, really. But he's just looking up. He's had a good look at it. Said, okay, I've got around about 3 foot to draw it, and he knows what he has to do. So more than capable.
Yeah, very good thinking from Adam with the, just as you said, Brian, probably just a couple of feet over what he wanted.
Yeah, he would have been nice to have split those 3. As you said, only a couple of feet in it, so it's really not that bad a bowl, quite truthfully. But and it also changes the weight that Quoi can play. He's got that line that he needs.
He's walking after it. He doesn't mind this.
I think he's egging it on, mate. There's no need to egg it, Quoi, because it's going to be good enough for shot, mate.
Great bowl.
Great bowl there. Lovely lovely correction there with his last bowl there, Quoi.
John Balzarolo and Brendan Wilson on the adjacent rink, all square, 3-all.
Yep.
Gary Pearson skipped to a 5-2 lead over Trenton Healy. And Jared Davies, battle of the youngsters, 5-3 over Luke Turner.
All right. All those players are in absolutely magnificent form at the moment, aren't they? They're really...
Yep, bowls is in a pretty good place at the moment in Queensland, Brian.
It is, mate. We've got a few... I'd hate to be a selector, I know that.
Very tough.
So, Adam, looking to just come around his shot bowl or maybe pump it up now. He's on a perfect line. Oh, that is a beautiful bowl there by Adam. Good enough for one, I reckon.
Close again. They may, in fact, get the measure out once more.
Yep. Quoi will put the measure on this.
Yep. Women's semi-finals, Chloe Stewart and Tilly Herrero, 3-all. And Gail Crompton has skipped to a 5-1 lead over Caitlin Inch. 1 to Adam.
1 to Adam. Yep. Adam was pretty confident there. He already had the mat down.
Yeah.
G'day, Laurie Andrews. How are you, mate? Laurie, he plays for Darra Cementco, mate. Morning, Juddy. Okay, mate, make sure you say a few for me, son. I'm pretty sure I know what church you're going to, son.
Okay, Adam's immediately back on the short end.
Yeah, straight away, isn't it? So you can tell the two contrasting tactics of the two players. Quoi going just a little bit longer than what Adam's playing. So now last time around, Adam had 3 magnificent shots there, but Quoi played that bomb.
Yes.
And got shot out of it. I say a bomb, well, he put the kitty sideways.
Absolutely.
So,
Quoi following Adam down.
yeah.
Another good opener.
G'day, Joe. How are you this morning? About Muzzy.
Yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing against Joe in the triples here on the rainy Thursday last week.
Yeah.
Lovely fella, Joe, from Tweed Heads.
Tweed Heads Ospreys. Yeah. Plays a pretty good bowl too.
He's too good for us.
Was he, mate?
He was. Quoi coming here on the wide hand. Looks to be very good. Sweeping past Adam's bowl for shot.
Yep. Adam may change his hand now. Might step over the forehand. Still an open draw. Coming from this area, depending on his weight. He's egging it on. A bit late now, though, mate. Joanne, he's from Darra Cementco Bowls Club, up in the Cunningham district.
Southwestern region of Brisbane.
Yep. No, tell you what, another great bowl here from Quoi. Yes, 2 very good bowls.
So, will Adam stay on the forehand, do you think, and try and trail this?
Well, there's a nice little shot on the backhand there, isn't there?
Yep.
But probably the forehand, I think there's a nice little port in there. Even he comes around that bowl, he's got the capabilities of, with good weight, to come back to the line.
Looks to be a little wide.
Yeah, it seems to be a little bit too wide for this one, but it'll still turn if he's got the weight. But I don't think he's going to get all the way back, because he's definitely got the weight.
Yeah, it did swing in beautiful weight, just a
Yeah.
little wide.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He's playing great bowls there, Joanne, that's for sure. He got some pretty good scalps on the way through, just quietly. Hey, Chris Parr, watching from Thailand. Good on you, mate. The temperature today is going to be a very pleasant 23 degrees, mate. And it's already 20 degrees in sun. See that shadow starting to subside there at the back. Now, Quoi onto his bowl.
He's played that end very well.
He did, didn't he?
3 shots.
Yeah. That's very good bowling there from Quoi.
For only a fairly new bowler, he's showing no sign of nerves, Brian.
Well, that's the beauty about it, mate. Your expectations, you're just happy to be there, and you relax and go, I'm just going to enjoy the experience.
Yep.
And
got some big scalps already this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. Pretty handy, in my opinion. Kevin might be able to tell us a bit more. Yeah, Michael, I hear they've got some very good players out at Darra, but that's the fact they've gone from strength to strength since you all left, mate, I'm led to believe.
I know I played adjacent to Caleb and David Bowles in the pairs the other day. They're two.
Bowlesy?
Yeah.
Bowles, mate. Mr. Wicks.
Mr. Wicks from Hattonvale.
Mr. Wicks, you mean? Oh, Wicky Bowlesy. Always gets him now. We'll see if he's been watching, because he's going to make a comeback very shortly. I'll tell you that right now. Good on you. Mick says it's a very pleasant 3 degrees in Long Bay, mate. Lucky you got Bruno in the same cell, mate.
He missed you yesterday, Brian. He was tuned in yesterday morning from the same place.
Yep, I was at Rabina yesterday, Mick. Sorry about that, mate. Haven't they got heating in C Block cell, mate? Good
Robbie.
morning, Esther Egan. watching from your lounge room. Good on you, Esther. Sit back and enjoy now. Quoi, just a little bit short with that one. No heating. Oh, mate, you are lucky Bruno's there. Not long out of novices. I'll be buggered. Plays every day of the week. That's why he's playing so well then, Kevin. He works on his game. I always like to see people that work on their game reap the rewards, so which they really do deserve, you know what I mean? G'day, Belly.
Okay, a little short there from Quoi. Gives Adam an opportunity to get another one on top of the jack.
Oh, Michael Brindle says, no bad bowls, bowlsy. Okay, Adam, looking for about another 3 foot of weight, and I think he's found it. Just going to drop under, not get kitty, but very good catchment area there. It counts. It's more than likely shot. And can't tell, Mucky, Darra Cementco, mate.
Quoi coming in on the backhand, trying to just slide.
If he's around his front bowl, he's going to sit this, going to get his own bowl in for shot.
Smart play by Quoi.
Yep.
Had 2 opportunities there, either under or into, and he pumped his own bowl up for shot. Steve Bell, how did I go in the singles quarterfinals? Yesterday got defeated by a very consistent Darren Christie. He was all over it.
What a great bowl here from Adam, mate. Now, Quoi.
Very good.
Very good coming down to have a look at this. Good morning, Anne. How are you this morning? How's Townsville? Be a bit warmer than here, I'm assuming, Anne?
So Quoi showing some good poise there. Not afraid to come down to the head and have a look. Probably play on the forehand now and try and roll Adam's bowl out and sit for shot.
Yep. G'day, Darren. How are we going, Jacko? I had a feeling you'd be going for Lukey Turner, mate. Now,
sticking to the backhand.
Well, he's a little bit underdone, I think, weight-wise with this one.
He is. Morning, GC.
It is paradise. Looking forward. We'll be up there in about 5 weeks, I think, Anne. Looking forward to catching up with all our friends from North Queensland. Sorry about this, Ian, but don't tell them. But unfortunately, I've got to bring Robbie up. He'll be right. He'll behave himself, he said. He'll behave. We're going to do the Glasshouse Juniors on the way. And then come through to Townsville. So looking forward to it. Always look forward to getting up North Queensland.
Adam on the forehand trying to draw a second shot.
Is he around it? Oh, a little straightener.
Good weight. Second shot.
That.
2 to Adam.
Yeah, could even. I think. Yeah, definitely 2 there by the looks of that. 2 shots. Yep.
3 shots.
Good on you, Sal.
3 shots, in fact, to Adam Liddell.
Yeah, that back one, I was actually going to ask a question because it did look to be inside that other one. So, yeah, it's a very handy pickup. 7-all. Again, just exactly as most games we've done, you know what I mean?
Yes, then there's nothing like a close game of singles. It's a real battle.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We got the former state singles champion making comment here. Good on you, Punchy. Good to see new names in the finals. You're 100% correct, Punchy. But,
Adam coming round, drawing on the backhand.
Yeah.
Pretty good opener.
Good opener. He said he's leaning towards Gary Pearson for the overall winner. Okay, mate. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah. A couple of big scalps for Pearso yesterday, Peter, with defeating Dean McWhinney and then Blocker de Jong.
Yeah. tell you what, Quoi not far away from this. Has he got the kitty? He certainly has. What a great starter. Yeah, 20 years since Bondi. Dead right, mate. G'day, Tim Sangster. Neil Holt, it is very bad. It is very sad news. Couldn't agree more, Nellie Holt. Yeah, great bloke. Will be sadly missed. Yes, good attempt there from Adam Liddell. A nice little catchment bowl there now, something he can play to.
Quoi on his forehand now.
Ah,
Lovely heading.
he's not far away again. Just going to slide past.
Still in the game there at that spot.
Yep. Starting to be a few people starting to rock in too, mate.
Yeah. I think we'll have a pretty big crowd if the weather stays like this. Some classic matches coming up.
Absolutely.
Adam just a little light on there. Gives Quoi another opportunity to draw a second.
Well, I wonder with Adam's last bowl, which he probably should have done this bowl, looking just to play a little bit narrow to sit that bowl out of the head to apply a bit of pressure to Quoi.
Yes, agree.
But Quoi so far has answered every challenge.
Certainly has.
You don't like playing with weight with your last bowl, but you're not playing big weight. You're just playing more direct at the shot bowl.
So an opportunity here for Adam to play an aggressive shot onto Quoy's and perhaps sit 4. Quoi, of course, has one to come.
Good morning, Carol and Gordon, watching at Lightning Ridge. Dave McCann. G'day, Dave. So he's just asking really where shot bowl is in perspective to Jack High. In other words, he's got the possibilities, as you know, Adam, to get that bowl out, but also take kitty with it. And that's the part he doesn't want.
Yes.
Because the kitty could go in any direction.
Yep. Decisions.
Yep.
He's playing aggressive line, looking for shot bowl.
He's under it. Get a wick off that one? Not quite.
Okay.
He got to straighten off that one. He could have got it.
Yes. The old Robbie Allen slice.
Special, the Robbie Allen slice, mate. Yes, legendary for that, Robbie. Half a rink narrow. Triple wick. One down.
Triple wick.
He's always only 1 wick away of being the perfect bowler, Robbie. He's not as clever as Bowlesy, though. Mr. Wick.
Okay, Quoi not able to convert there, so one shot to Quoi. Takes him to an 8-7 lead. Women's semi-finals. Chloe has hit the front 6-5 over Tilly Herrero, and Gail Crompton 6-4 over Caitlin Inch, who is fighting back.
Yeah, mate, there's some great finalists, great semi-finalists in those 4, isn't there? You know, it's really is anyone's game. Now the marker, Andrew. Just the one shot.
Quoi going longer. Adam playing shorter ends and Quoi trying to play longer ends.
Good on you, Jess. It'll be a great trip down to Lightning Ridge. Good on you. G'day, Jamie Dickerson. Great catching up with you during the week, Jamie. Okay, Quoi playing the backhand here, playing away from the car park at Club Musgrave. I tell you what, he's played this very well first up bowl too, Adam. Just going to set a couple of feet in behind the head.
Yes, very good opener.
Yep. So Adam also traps straight on his backhand also to follow that bowl down. Got a perfect line on this one here. Hasn't got the run to get in there.
Just struggling a little for weight.
Not far away. Stays on the run. It's a usable bowl. Now, Quoi may drop over to his forehand here, which would be the safer hand to play. Even though he could play underneath that, he's still got an open draw on the forehand, though. So, yeah, drop straight on the forehand, which is a pretty good idea when you're a little bit doubtful about getting into that bowl. And this is going to run across the head. It's probably going to force Adam now onto his forehand. Yes. Even though, once again, it's a long way out. Yeah. But, again, you've got an open draw there on the forehand, haven't you, compared to as we saw the other day with our viewers that have been watching with the final of the pairs, with
Yes.
the blockers that the two boys put in, and they hit every single one of them. I don't think they missed one. Blockers halfway up the green, and the boys were playing weight, Sean and the two Seans, and they hit every single short bowl with the blockers.
Yeah, the blockers coming back in fashion.
Yep. Well, the blocker's always been in fashion, mate.
Yeah. Robbie taught me how to play the blocker.
Mate, the blocker. No, I'm talking about the blocker. Stephen de Jonk. He's always been in fashion.
Yes. He's had a great tournament. Great to see.
Yeah, it's always good to see blocker going well, mate. Now, that once again's going to be right in Adam's draw line, but he can really still come around that. It's still about 4 or 5 foot out. This is where Robbie tries to trick us with the camera angles, but I'm all over it. Played this well, Adam.
Draw, yeah, beautiful swinging draw.
Geez, that came back beautifully, mate, didn't it? What a bowl.
Beautiful bowl, Adam Liddell.
Very well played, Adam. And once again, Quoi, very good play coming down, having a bit of a look. We've got our old friend on. Not old, I shouldn't say that. Beverly, how are you? Good to hear. Beverly's in a nursing home and used to be a bowler, and she sits back and absolutely enjoys the telecast. So always good to have you on board, Beverly.
Yeah, good on you, Beverly. There's Robbie with his camera work, showing exactly where Adam's bowl is, just about 1 inch from the jack.
Not far at all, mate. Really is dead draw, isn't it? He'd probably have to play it on his forehand too. He'd have to use the same hand as what Adam just played. Yes. Even a little trail, which, yeah, I'd say they would have been fantastic, Rachel, that's for sure. And a big call out to Andrea over at Benoa. I've been told you went and step beyond, which always knew you would, Andrea. So we didn't want to take that one out, so that's well left.
So that does give Adam an opportunity to play a risk-reward shot here.
Yeah.
Under his shot bowl, taking Coys out, sitting for 4.
Yeah, one thing to our viewers too that we haven't announced is that the ladies' semi-finals are 25 up. This game is still 21 up, and it's got a 3-hour time limit on it, which I don't think 21 up 3 hours really should be said in the same sentence.
If you're taking 3 hours, you perhaps should be doing something else.
G'day, Charles. How are you, mate?
Adam playing the safer shot, trying to come onto his
Well, if he
bowl.
sets his bowl, it's going to bring the whole count in. And I'll tell you what, he's not far away. He's just going to get it on the wrong side. Geez, that's a great attempt, though. That's about, half an inch away from being the perfect bowl. If he pumped that out at that weight, he probably would have had possibly 3 shots, if not 4. So
he liked it, just shaking his head in disbelief as he just misses the shot. Wasn't an easy shot to play, but he nearly pulled it off. 8 all.
Yeah, what a great game. 8 all. Said it's the first to 21, this being a quarter finalist. G'day, David Shaw, watching up at Nambour, mate. Hope you're going well. Good morning to all our viewers this morning. Great to have you all on board. Hey, Jeremy Grunders. G'day, Jeremy. How are you, bud?
Adam straight back to a short end.
Yes, definitely two contrasting tactics by the players, isn't it? Quoi goes a little bit longer.
Pretty good opener from Adam. Probably won't be shot at the end of the end, but it's going to be in the head.
G'day, Bucko, up in Loza territory, Loza land. Now, Quoi, as his bowl starts turning in, maybe just a little bit too much run on this one. It's inside Adam's first one, so not too bad.
Good morning, Phil. Fearless leader, I presume that's you, Brian.
Phil, how are you, mate? How's that mate of ours? How's he going? Is he still down Sussex, England? Can you give me a 3-day warning if he's heading in this direction, please? G'day, Chubba.
Looks to be a better one from Quoi, trying to come under Adam's front
He
bowl.
is under it. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful way to bowl there by Quoi. Good morning, Nick. Watching from Shanghai. Okay, Nick.
You certainly do go far and wide.
We do. Well, Michael Flanagan all the way from Cannon Hill.
Wow.
Good on you, Michael. One of our regulars. Now, Adam's just trying to play through that front bowl of his and just missing the line slightly. Even if he's under that bowl, he'd probably sit Quoi out.
Quoi sticking to the backhand.
Well, he can drop in under that bowl again. He played it pretty well. I'll even just sit round this back one in case something goes horribly wrong, which he's going to do. He's played this well again, mate. It's going to come to a good aim, this.
Yes, very good.
Very good. Now, Adam's going to play under his bowl or just get an edge on that bowl of Quoi's.
This looks to be better.
Yep. Is he under his?
Oh, just caught his own.
Just caught an edge, mate. That's how unlucky that was. He's still looking at it in disbelief.
He wears his thoughts, Adam, and it's great to see a bit of emotion on the green.
Yeah, well, mate, you'd anticipate it at this level that these players really are trying to play the perfect bowl every time, and when it doesn't succeed, they show a bit of emotion. So I think it's good.
Quoi again showing some maturity here, walking up to the head and getting a good picture of what he needs to do.
Well, he's probably Adams rolled his bowl over, so there's really not big danger there. But he can still whip over the forehand if he wanted to, because there's still a bit of an open draw there also too.
That appears to be what he's doing.
Yep. I think he's just trying to show his versatility.
Yes.
What a great try. Just
try,
quite not there.
Just a bit shy.
Good morning, Kyle. How are you, mate? Kyle Langley. Hope all is well with you, mate. So, Chop reckons go Quoi.
Yeah, one shot to Huynh, leads 9-8.
And we said for our viewers that weren't on early this morning, Quoi comes from Vietnam. He moved out here, was it in the 80s?
Yeah, 1988, moved to Australia from Vietnam.
Yep.
Took up bowls only 3 years ago.
And here he is in the quarter-final of the state singles. Gee whiz, imagine what would happen if he took it up 6 years ago.
But it's great to see you. I mean, you can take this game up at any age, and if you're willing to put in the time and practice, you can get good reasonably quickly.
Well, as Kevin said previously, he plays every day of the week.
Yep.
So in other words, he works on his game 24/7, mate. And that's why he's here.
I go to the club a lot, but I probably don't go on the greens as often as I should.
Mate, I roll up to bed every day. Even someday I take my bowls. Very rare, but I do. Okay, great start from Quoi and Adam. Just got to sneak around that one. Probably just a little bit wide with that one, but perfect weight.
Yeah, very good weight. Breeze just starting to pick up a little now.
Yeah. Hey, g'day Pierre. How are you, mate? Catch up soon, buddy. Yeah, they're going pretty well, the old Bulls, mate. You blokes are doing a fantastic job down there, Pierre. Been a great couple of weeks and looking forward now, mate, to 2 weeks' time when the Australian Open comes to the Gold Coast. It should be some incredible bowls on that, Adam. Yeah. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's really certainly bowl season on the coast.
Yeah, well, this time of the year always is.
Okay. Room here for Adam on the forehand to draw. It's got nice grass. Tracking towards the jack now. Urging it on. Just a little shy.
Hey, good on you, Kyle. Go and enjoy, mate. 2 undercover Tiger Turf at the entrance. Lovely part of the world, mate. Used to go to the entrance for our holidays, mate. Went there for years. Lovely part of the world. Yeah, good bowl here once again too from Quoi. I think his grass line is absolutely spot on now, isn't it? He's really picked up his grass.
I agree totally, Brian.
He's 2 options here. If he can play that, beat that last bowl and flop in, he'll probably be shot, or he can play onto his own. He's probably got more options on the forehand, but it is an open draw on the backhand. So he's gone for the open draw. Now, he's got this just nice. How's the weight? Looking reasonably good. What a magnificent correction from
Put the brakes
Adam.
on now. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yep. Now, Quoi once again coming down to have a look at it.
While he does that, just some updates as you can see on the screen there. Some very close games in the men's other quarterfinals. Davies and Turner 10-all. Pearson and Healy 10-all. Wilson and Balzarolo 5-6.
Yeah.
Women's semi-finals, Chloe Stewart has kicked ahead a little over Tilly Herrero 11-5, whilst Caitlin Inch has now hit the front over Gail Crompton 10-8. First to 25, remember, for the women's semi-finals.
Mate, absolutely some colossal games. We're lucky where we can see the whole green, mate. It's just absolutely brilliant.
This is the best commentary box in bowls.
It is, isn't it? Oh, what a great reply here from Quoi. What a great try. That's a great bowl.
So again, just
that's
wise
brilliant.
decision, walking down, checking out the head, seeing exactly what he needed to
absolutely brilliant there, mate.
Pulled it off. Not easy to get to here for Adam. He's going to have to play under his front bowl on the forehand, and he'll be trying just to slide onto the jack, and can grab two with a perfect bowl.
Mm. Good on you, Kevin. Got the Pumpkin Festival on. Good on you, mate. Now, Adam, is he under his bowl? He's definitely got the weight.
This is a classic bowl.
Oh, mate.
Brilliant.
That don't get much better than that, Adam. That's
terrific bowl.
That is an incredible bowl. Like two great bowls there. Was two? Yeah.
Two shots to Adam.
Yeah, two shots, yeah. That's
brilliant.
Played it so well. Yeah, no, he's just changed it. He's just put the one up. He just put the one up then, yeah. He changed it from two because he did have two up when he first put them up. I see him pull them down and change it to one.
Well, Adam just thinking about the length here.
Yeah, I think he's going to go. I think he's working that. He's having a bit of trouble with the short end, so he may throw the kiddie minimum length though. Or is he going to absolutely lengthen it out?
No, he appears to have gone fairly short once again, which he hasn't had a lot of luck with, Brian, but he's persevering.
Well, there you go. Michael Bredington said he's had the pleasure of rolling up.
Yeah, with Quoi at Darra.
Yeah.
Lovely, polite man. Not shy to ask for advice. That's great to hear, Michael.
No, Brad Swanee's not playing today, not to our knowledge. Unless he's just coming in for the final.
Lovely opener from Adam Liddell.
Yep. Absolutely magnificent bowl there from Adam, mate. Now, Quoi. Looks as though he's got a bit of mud in his eye, this one. He wants to open it, and he's not far away.
Oh, what a reply. Tell you what, he is ice cold.
No fear, mate.
Yeah,
no
Michael
fear.
Brindle, Ice Quoi, they call him up there at Darra.
Yes. Well, Michael probably only knows that because he has ice in his bourbon.
Bit of a crowd, talking about bourbon and beer, there's a bit of a crowd coming in now. It's going to be a great day here at Musgrave.
Oh, mate, there's quite a few people rocking in. Another good bowl there from Adam. Just sitting in behind. James, not 100% sure what bowls they're using. Adam might know.
Yeah, Adam Liddell's using the Aero Optima, whilst Quoi's using the Aero Space.
Yep. Oh, good bowl there from Quoi, just cutting across, but probably got a good second shot there. Now, Adam still going to stick to the forehand. He's just got to drop under those bowls. Now, he could be a bit wide, depending upon his weight, though. He's just not going to come back from there.
Just lacking a little pace there, too. A little disappointed with that one, Adam.
Yep. Plays tomorrow. Thank you, Jared.
Swanee?
Yep, plays tomorrow, mate. On you, Swanee. It'll be a big day tomorrow. Not a problem.
Quoi playing an aggressive shot here, looking for Adam's shot bowl.
Well, he got his own, but got shot out of.
Played a great percentage bowl there with terrific weight. Got a result.
Mate, that's a great bowl. Now, Adam's got the opportunity here to play backhand, pick up kitty, could pick up 3 shots he played with good weight.
Yeah.
And that's really a bit risky to play it on the forehand, because I reckon the kitty would probably shoot out the right-hand side where Quoi has the bowl out there on that side of the line.
Adam playing...
Well, it depends upon his weight. It should cut, really. He needed a bit more weight than that, in my opinion, because that's more draw weight that he's used.
Yeah, it was. Didn't quite reach the jack.
Yeah, it's more draw weight he used instead of... he had the aggressive line, though.
He just didn't have the weight. Quoi now playing on his forehand. He's got the advantage if he moves the jack out to his other bowls.
Inside edge, didn't need it. Second shot, gee whiz. Oh, could be. Great attempt there by Quoi once again, though.
He certainly is ice cold. He's scared of nothing and scared of no one, having beaten Barry Lester yesterday.
Well, very hard feat to beat Barry, mate. He's an informed player. Absolutely.
Just the one shot there to Quoi. Huynh leads 10-9.
What a game we got. Quality bowls there, Adam. Absolute
Very
quality.
Good. Yes. Yeah, for those that are in the area, I recommend getting down here to Musgrave Hill today. It's going to be a great
He's got
day.
He's got his Darra shirt on. Hey, good on you, Chop. Now, Quoi has changed tactics now too, and he's going to use Adam Liddell's, which is really saying to Adam, I don't care what length we're going to play, I'm going to outdraw you. And that can get into a player's mind when a player starts using the same length as the opposition wants to play.
Yep. Yeah, Robbie Allen taught me that many years ago too, Brian.
Mate, it's easy getting in his mind though, mate. I'll tell you that right now. Just between you and me. Don't tell the viewers that way. We'll keep that one quiet.
Another great opener from Quoi.
Juddy, none, mate. Well done, Juddy.
Just Swanee having a roll up.
Just Swanee having a roll up, mate, apparently. Juddy, come in, spinner. G'day, Robin. What a great reply from Adam too. Not shot, but definitely on the line there. He can play through that or just under it and maybe get a result that he requires. He's going to stick to his backhand. Well, he can drop under that.
Oh, got a Celtic shirt.
Hello, we've got a Scotsman in the premises, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell Celtic won last night, wearing a Celtic shirt.
Okay, Adam probably needs to be a little tighter here, looking to sit Quoi's bowl out.
Jenny, yes, we're doing the ladies' final next game, Jenny.
Yeah, good bowl from Adam.
Well, he's setting the head up nicely for himself. Now, Quoi realises now that this bowl of his does need a friend. Doing the ladies' final next, Jenny, so should be a crack of a game. Whoever makes it through, you can see the scores up there. Chloe Stewart, 12, Tilly Oro, 5, and Gail Compton, 8, and Caitlin Inch, 10. What a good-looking bowl here. Is he around this bowl? Not quite.
Oh, it's on a great track.
Great track. Now, Adam, that bowl really could be just in his eye for to play underneath that. Yeah. So...
if I was Adam, I'd be playing a fairly aggressive line here and looking to sit the shot bowl out.
The Blue Ribbon Day, mate. We've had a great 2.5 weeks of bowls, and today is the conclusion.
Yeah, aggressive line. This looks to be on target too, Brian.
Very close. He's got the kitty, though. All the way. Back it comes. And that should be
right
pretty close.
On top of it. He's got probably 1 foot to draw.
Yep. Great bowl there.
Both players have one to come.
Oh, absolutely great bowl.
Good to see both players playing aggressively when they have to. It's not just a draw-a-thon. They're not afraid to play with weight when they can get some advantage from it.
Yep. Oh, Juddy, mate, you got a big job now. Got to get the splinters out, buddy. Very big job. You can do it, Juddy. Yeah, you got plenty of room to draw a second shot here, mate. But Adam has another bowl.
Yes, so we'll be trying to get this at least past the 6 foot line.
He's going to pull up a bit short.
Yeah, big opportunity for Adam to make 2.
I tell you what, winning this end, mate, I would be throwing tee to tee.
Yeah, I think that's good thinking, Brian.
He hasn't
had a lot of fortune with the short ends.
Changing the tactics completely. I'd be going tee to tee. 9 times out of 10, I trick myself when I do that, though. One thing Robbie's taught me. Hello, he's shaking his head again. We're in trouble.
Okay, Adam, nice and wide. Doesn't need to get too close to the ditch here to grab second shot, and he's done it.
Yep.
So 2 to Adam, new leader. Adam Liddell 11, Huynh 10. Just looking across the green, Brian, it's great. We've got 3 Pirates in the men's quarterfinals.
Oh, mate, it shows you the strength of the club, really. You know.
We've got Darra, but it's great to see one of the smaller clubs, Coolangatta, represented by John Balzarolo, into the quarterfinals. Great little club down there on the border.
Absolutely, mate. Bozzy, a very good friend of mine. Worked with me for a few years, Bozzy.
Yep. He's got the greens running pretty good down there at Cooley.
They tell me he's doing a great job down there, mate. Great bloke, Johnny. Lovely family. And it's great to see him at the pointy end. I think Adam would have liked that to have that just a little bit longer, mate.
Yes, he's certainly gone a good 4 metres longer than he has been.
Yep.
Good starter here from Adam Liddell.
Yep. Beautiful starter. The only thing is, everything Adam does, Quoi seems to be doing just that little bit better, though, Adam.
He does. He's just come straight back on top of it.
Yeah. Okay, Quoi on his backhand. Tell you what, he's got a pretty good line on this one here, too. He's not going to be too far away. Oh, just going to slip past. He didn't miss that by much, though, did he?
No. So we've got Adam playing the forehand, Quoi playing the backhand. Game of chess. Yep,
and it is a game of chess too. They're still trying to work out what their weaknesses are, and I think I've just discovered that there's no weakness with either of these players. Adam really wanted that one just in behind.
Yeah. Good morning, Clint Clark, down at the Dolphin Pond.
G'day, Clint.
Former president down there.
Yep, great bloke. Now, could be a little bit runny with this one, Quoi, or just a bit wide. Not so much runny, just width-wise. It's going to fall over, though. On you, Clint.
Adam back on the forehand. Looks to be pretty good weight.
Yeah, lovely correction.
Sliding to a fairly good home in case Quoi comes through aggressively trailing.
Well, he has to really get it right in the belly now, doesn't he? He can't afford to slice it, where before he could and probably end up with 3 shots, where now he's really got to get it right in the belly, play the perfect bowl for 2 shots. And believe you me, he's more than capable of doing that.
He's not far away. Just a little under.
Yeah, it wasn't far away being the perfect bowl there, you know what I mean?
No, he quite entitled to use Adam's bowls there, and he was only a bowl under it, probably lacking a little bit of weight too.
Yep.
Advantage Adam Liddell.
At this stage, yes. Good morning, Jason Cooper. How are you, Jason? Talking to Clint there during the event, mate. He said he's enjoying his time out of the chair up at Paradise Point.
Yes.
Back to being just bowling member 135. Good on you, Clint. Did a great job, mate.
Yeah, well, still a wonderful supporter of the Paradise Point Bowls Club.
Absolutely. Now, Adam, I just don't think he's... going to be around this pack.
No, he's come on to...
Perfect bowl there would have been to sit this bowl here at the back on the left-hand side of the screen. Jared Davis got a bit of a jump on Luke Turner. First time they've had a jump, 14-10. Jared up over Luke. Gary Pearson up 13-10 over Trent Healy. And John Bozzarello 8-6 over Brendan Wilson. Geez, we've got some good games out there, mate.
Certainly do. And the women's semi-finals, remember, 1st to 25 for the semi-finals. Chloe Stewart up 12-5 over Tilly Herrero, and Caitlin Inch up 12-9 against Gail Crompton.
Now, very good line here. Comes down to his weight. He's going to get a little inside edge off this bowl. And...
well, he's all but done it.
He's very close to it. Hey. Michelle Armstrong says, go Jared. Wilson. How are you, mate? How did you go in the singles the other day, Wilson, with your arm?
He went all right. I drove Wilson down there to Rabina the other day, and he won his first game and was beaten in his last game.
Okay.
In a tight one, but considering he's a one-armed pelican at the moment, he's going pretty well.
Did he use his right arm? Or did he use his left arm?
No, he used his right arm.
He did.
His left one is out of action for a little while yet, but it's good to see him able to bowl.
Good to see you back on the green, champion.
A few of the stars of Queensland bowls are walking in to watch the end of these matches now. We've got Scotty De Jong.
There's a few of them up there.
A few really good players coming in there.
McWinnie, Shillington, of course. We've got a lot of players up there watching, that's for sure.
Shonky Law.
Yep.
I think the bar's going to do pretty well here at Musgrave and the restaurant too, but...
yeah, it's just pulling up a little bit short with that one there, Adam Liddell. Michelle Armstrong, go Jared. Good morning, Brian Chapman. How are you, Brian? Now, just not quite wide enough with that one. Needs a bit more weight. Now, that may force Adam straight away onto the forehand here with that bowl pretty much in the draw, or close to it, I would say. What a beautiful bowl from Adam. Just a tad short, but...
gives a little space for Quoi to come in on the forehand.
Which he's more than capable of doing. Now, this by right should not be wide enough.
He's going to get a result, perhaps. No,
not
still
quite.
Two down.
You just got to be outside that line there, don't you, Adam?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's been a good ploy for Adam to change the length up here.
Yeah. See, outside that, that'll come home.
Yep.
He's got better weight on this too.
Yeah.
That's a great bowl.
Now, for the first time in the match, Coy's got a bit of pressure on him here at 3 down and 12-10 down.
Yep.
1st to 21.
I think he's got to play a bit of weight up through here. He's got a few options here, this hand. Yeah, he's running really good, Brian. Again, a very heavy dew last night, mate. Oh, he could be a bit wide on that hand there, I think, mate. Yeah, had good weight, though. Very good weight. Bill and Lorna Armstrong says, go Jared also.
Yeah, Jared Davies, one of the up-and-coming stars of our game.
Oh, absolutely. Very, very fine player, young Jared. I was very lucky a few years ago to watch him play the final of the Australian pairs. He played with another young chap from Victoria. I just can't remember his name. But, he played against Aaron Sheriff and Sean Ingham. And gee whiz, what was that was a game and a half. Aaron and Sean just got up, but gee whiz, it was anyone's game, you know.
Yeah, he's going to be one for the future for sure.
Marty, g'day Marty Scott, wants to know what bowls Huy's playing with.
He's playing with Aerospace.
Yep. Now, Adam has definitely got the grass line. Has he sent it? Well, he has sent it far enough. Now, that bowl there, more than likely, is going to block Huy's backhand shot, which sometimes can be quite dangerous because it'll force him now to dead draw it, which he has been doing perfectly all game.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Sometimes a bowl can just change the whole concept. Bowls club, does he play for? He plays for Darra Cementco, Marty.
Only been playing 3 years, practices every day and seeing the results.
Oh, absolutely, mate. It's his first big tournament and look at the way he's playing now. He's got a perfect line on this one.
Yeah, he's gone the draw here, trying to dead draw, at least cut it down to just the one.
He's going to achieve that.
Brilliant bowl.
And that's all because Adam blocked his on shot.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Sometimes that can be an absolute,
Yep, game of chess and...
Yep. Yeah, Chris, they're all playing well too, buddy. They're all playing very well, mate. You see Trent just hit the front over Gary Pearson. Brendan Wilson just one behind against John Bozzarella. So really, that fantastic achievement, Chris.
Adam sticking to the 3/4 length.
Oh, Andrew just repairing the divots. Something you and I have done over the years, Adam.
I've done plenty of that, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay, Adam back on the forehand, which he's played this hand quite well.
He was another great start. Yeah, well played. Well played, Adam.
Yeah, Chris Rosanis. Great to see 3 Pirates at the pointy end.
Mate, pretty strong club, mate. Pine Rivers, some great players up there.
Good reply immediately from Quoi, just a couple of feet over, but certainly in a catching position.
Yep. Hey, Socks. Good on you, mate. Had to be strong while you've been playing there, buddy. Socks is an old greenkeeper, mate.
Yeah.
Golf course.
Wonderful pastime, a very important pastime.
Okay, Quoi, just going to drop a little bit under. It's more than likely, well, it could be second shot, but it's forced Adam onto his backhand.
Yep.
So
looks to be nice grass.
This hand should be, mate, yeah. Going to come back to the line. Yeah, it's beautiful correction.
Okay, Coy's got something to rest on now to grab at least a second shot.
I'll tell you what, he's awfully close.
Just trying. Fine effort.
Yep, locked in a good second shot.
Yep.
Technically speaking, Laurie, said been playing for 3 years, would probably be a novice, mate, technically speaking.
Okay, Adam having a good think about this, asking the marker where he stands. May well be holding just the one. Thinking time. He could come onto his own on the forehand, but he's elected to play the backhand.
Well, a little trail there he possibly could make 2, just got to make sure he's wide enough. And playing this hand, the wider hand of the 2, it's the safest hand to play, isn't it?
Yes. Okay, just a little wide, but
yep.
Sort of stops Quoi from playing an aggressive weighted shot. Very difficult head to get in here. Really has the backhand draw as the only option, I'd say.
May say too, mate, a big congratulations to all of the clubs venues and the markers, umpires that they've supplied and the volunteers over the last 2.5 weeks. It's been a very heavy burden on a lot of volunteers, and to think that in 2 weeks' time they're going to go through it with the Australian Open. So really like to thank all the clubs on the Gold Coast for their wonderful support through this event. Now, Quoi.
Not a bad heading here.
It's just a bit runny, I think, with this one, mate. Oh, not runny. It's at that bowl.
Just a little overweight. Great effort.
Yeah, great effort. That could even be shot. No, Adam's claiming victory with that one. McCoy's going to have a look at it.
Yes, one to
Says,
Adam.
yep, I'll give you something to wipe your feet on. Here's the mat.
14-10 to Adam Liddell.
What a colossal game it's been, though, mate.
Certainly has.
Quality play. You see Jared Davis, 15-12 over Luke Turner. You got Trent Healy, 14-13 over Gary Pearson, and 9-8 Brendan Wilson over John Bozzarello. There are some pretty quality games out there, mate.
Very close.
Yep.
Just a reminder, men's quarterfinals 1st to 21, women's semi-finals 1st to 25. Chloe Stewart up 16-5, Caitlin Inch up 14-9. We could see the pairs runners up fighting one another in the final.
In the final, mate, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Laurie, a huge fixture, mate. Very big fixture.
Okay, Quoi on his forehand. Adam's given him a little bit of space, a short opener.
Yep.
Quoi also is a little short here. $14-10. Quoi needs to just keep letting Adam knowing that he's not going away.
Adam's got a very good weighted bowl here. And that's come to a pretty good home there.
Yes.
Now, that's the one Quoi really has to beat, isn't it? He's now got to not look at the kitty, look at that bowl.
Yes.
Now, he's got the first part pretty well spot on. Has he got the weight to get there, though?
Looks like it's struggling a little.
Yep. Once again, it's just that's lengthening out a little bit more of the end where Quoi is struggling slightly at the moment. If you call it struggling, I wouldn't call it too much, but a correction on that, but look at Adam now. He's really starting to hone in on it.
Yeah, Adam certainly has gained some advantage having stretched out a little longer to what he'd been playing in the first half of the match.
Absolutely, so.
Pressure immediately on Quoi here, 3 down.
Yep. Hey, Peter Lovell, how are you, Pete? Yeah, just went out and just had a look to see the distance between the bowl and Jack. So once again, Quoi thinking all the time.
Yes, nice weight on this. Going to run into the shot bowl or just under it. When he's run through a little, Adam still has 3 shots, it appears.
But the thing about it, Quoi has another bowl. He's done a lot of damage at times with that last bowl too.
He's been ice cold so far.
Yep.
Okay. Adam having a good think about this.
Yep. Well, as he should. It's a very vital end of the game, isn't it?
Yeah, every shot counts now.
Yep.
There's plenty of bowlers in this event have been stuck on 20 and not been able to get to 21.
Oh, it's, that last shot sometimes can be a nightmare.
Yep. Okay, Adam looking for a bit of cover here in case Quoi goes big. So Coy's really only got to play the forehand draw here and try and make shot. At least cut it down.
Good morning, Lynn. It's probably Maxie using up Lynn's data, no doubt. Maxie, how are you, mate? Okay, now it's got a beautiful grass line on this one.
Just needs to hurry a little.
Second shot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, maybe.
Might not be.
Could well be 2 to Adam.
Two. Oh. Morning, Daniel.
Okay. Is that 15-10 or 16-10, Robbie? Could you just check that scoreboard for us when the marker gets down there?
Yep, got a funny feeling it might be 16.
Gary Pearson and Trent Healy, 15 all.
Yep.
Both on approaching the springboard, first to 21. Okay, Adam sticking with a similar 3/4 length.
Go down a bit, mate. Oh, what a great starter there from Adam. Now, Quoi. He's not far away. What a beautiful reply by Quoi. That's a great bowl.
Great reply from Quoi.
Absolutely.
Adam really taking his time on the mat here. The wind is gusting a little now.
It is. He's starting to pick up a little bit now, that's for sure. Now, Adam looking to dead draw this or crack an egg on this bowl. There's one thing I can assure the viewers, there's a big difference between cracking an egg and having scrambled eggs.
Yes. Okay, Coy's got something to rest on here. He's just a little heavy.
I'm just seeing a person up there. I'm wondering if Bowls Queensland has flown in, especially for the final, the absolute marker of Southeast Queensland, Mitchell Mears.
There you go.
Could have flown him in. Special occasion. Just running across the head. Beautiful weight on that one there. Chrissy Monk. Now, Quoi doesn't want to disturb this too much. He's locked in. Whoa, maybe not. But it's made a bit harder for him to get at now, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Look at the grass line of Quoi's 3 bowls. Absolutely spot on, aren't they? All down that centre line. So it tells me it's just his weight that he's has to adjust.
Yep. Yeah, just sitting an inch and a half off the kitty here.
Yep. Good shot there from Robbie.
Okay. Adam playing a little bit of weight by the looks.
Yeah, he's not wide enough.
Good hit, Quoi in for another. Just under it.
Yep.
Okay.
What's Cam saying, mate?
Greetings from Saskatoon. He was at a clinic about new competition rules. 5-person teams playing 4s, singles, triples and pairs.
Okay. On you, Cam. Good on you, Cam. Good on you, Mr. Lovell. Not a problem at all, my friend.
Okay, Quoi coming in on the forehand, trying to sit on Adam's back bowls. Just a little fierce and goes around the back.
Just the one?
Very good line
Yeah,
there from Quoi.
line on every one of them, Rob. He's absolutely spot on, mate. You know what I mean? Spot on. Yeah. So, the marker. Andrew. Just the one. Okay, Quoi.
Quoi fighting back, 16-11.
Yeah, mate, he's not going away, is he?
No.
He's not saying, you know.
Yeah, he's...
He's definitely not saying I played too much bowls, I want a break.
No.
He's gone, you want to win this game, mate, you're going to have to earn it. We see Brendan Wilson just jumping 10-9 over John Bozzarella. Tell you what, there's some great games out there.
Okay, important for Quoi to get good starts on these next few ends and keep the pressure on Adam.
Oh, what a start.
And here is a great opener.
Well played, mate. Okay, Adam. It's the bowl he's got to beat. Sticking to his forehand. We see the scoreboard attendant down there, Brian Stewart. What a great starter from Adam, mate.
Yes, good reply straight away.
Yep.
Okay, Quoi back on the backhand. Looks to be on a good line. Just needs to hurry a little bit. Great line once again, just
Yeah, great bowl.
foot and a half short.
Absolutely. Could help Quoi.
Yes, he's knocked Quoi in there for a little further, but Adam's jack high shot could well be the shot.
Yeah.
In fact, the marker has just indicated to Quoi that he's one down.
Okay, so that jack high bowl.
So Quoi trying to run into his own bowls on the backhand. Looks to be heading in the right direction, just needs a little more weight. Oh, what a great bowl.
Got it.
Just snuck underneath.
Now, that may have brought those other two into play then too, just quietly.
It has rocked Adams out.
I reckon it's probably brought those other two into play.
Okay, Adam now got a target on the forehand. His inside bowl, his outside bowl, Quoi's bowl, or the jack. Looks to be on a pretty good heading.
He's awfully close to this, mate. Oh, it's just turning.
Just ducking on that breeze. Okay, opportunity here for Quoi to again promote his own bowls and grab a 2 or 3 to put some pressure back on Adam. Good line again.
He's got a perfect line on this one.
Good weight too. Oh,
That probably counts.
Could well count. What an end this has been.
Oh, this could be back in the game. Yeah. I'm all over this.
Jared Davies on the springboard at 17-14 over Luke Turner. Now this has been a cracking end of bowls. All bowlers really put all of them in the head. Adam really putting some time in, working out what he needs to do, picturing exactly what he needs to do. Very deliberate on the mat. Bit of movement behind the green, and he's stepped off the mat.
Big bowl here.
Yeah. Given it plenty of opportunity, good grass. Maybe a little short. Oh, he tried
Not
to promote
quite.
his front one, but not with enough force.
Yeah, but look at this. This is game on again, mate.
Certainly is. Adam believing it's just the one. McCoy going to get the measure out once more. Got the finger measures out and just happy
Got the
with
measure
one.
out, mate.
Yeah.
Their finger never lies.
No. I tell you what, I played with Wayne Masters in the singles the other day, and his fingers are pretty well calibrated.
They are. He's been around for a few years, mate. So.
Okay, one to Quoi. 12-16. Women's semi-final, Chloe Stewart, 22-6 on the springboard, 25 up, remember? And Caitlin Inch, 15-10 up against Gail Crompton. Really coming to the premiership quarter of these 6 amazing matches. Just a reminder that the next match to be broadcast will be the women's gold medal match.
And no matter who makes that, is going to be one cracker of a game.
Okay, Quoi coming down on the backhand, a very good opener.
Yeah, great bowl.
He's not going away. Adam got a bit of a kick ahead there, and Coy's just said, no, I'm not going away, mate.
Mate, just through the gauntlet out there. G'day, Graham Lewis. Hope you're feeling better, mate. Been a bit crook. But, mate, quality bowls. Yeah, true statement, that one, mate. Now, Adam's just going to be just a tad short. That was a bit harsh there, Brent Marshall. Always thought that young Judd had very, very good etiquette, mate. Good on you, Brent. I'll tell you what, he's onto this again.
We'll just open it up a little.
He's opened it up.
Decision time for Adam, but he will stick to the forehand draw.
Darren Christie. G'day, Daz. How are you, mate?
Darren Christie, well, I played him yesterday in the singles, and my goodness, at our club, and my goodness, he bowled well.
So you played him into form, mate?
Oh, and he's already been in form. I know he bowled very well in the sides.
Yep.
Was part of the victorious Gold Coast Tweed.
You only played one person into form. Robbie Allen played 2 people into form yesterday. There's the Brains Trust of Musgrave Hill Bowling Greens. Murray Hitton, of course, on the right. Murray greenkeeper here for 35 odd years, and of course now the greenkeeper.
Look at Quoi again. Here.
Well, that's definitely the shot, and I reckon Adam's got to change hands now. He's got to play this on the backhand.
No, he's sticking to the 4 though.
Okay.
I'd agree with you, Brian. I would have played backhand there.
There's the Brains Trust. Dino and Murray. Of course, Murray's wife, Margot, is marking a game out there, being the president of Musgrave Hill Ladies. And what the hell would I know? Of course, I would have played it on the forehand.
He certainly got a result out of it. Beautiful.
Would have definitely played that on the forehand.
It's all happening. Just a brilliant bowl from Adam Liddell. Perfect weight.
Yep.
And he's just puts a stop on Quoi getting big numbers at this end.
It just goes to show you that gap there's a little bit wider than I anticipated. G'day, Neil Hall. How you going, Holly? Yeah, mate. Lukey's fighting back, mate. He won't go away. 18-16 now. Pearson 18-15 over Trent. And John Bozzarello 11-10 over Brendan Wilson. And I think Chloe's getting close to it there. Looks of things there, Adam.
Yes.
22-6 over Tilly.
Yeah, she's really kicked on.
And, of course, Gail Crompton 10, Caitlin Inch 17. Bit of a jump there for Caitlin. Oh, sorry, it's 24-7 now to Chloe. One to go out, that dreaded one once again.
Great to see Chloe playing well and getting some results.
Yep.
Okay, Quoi, aggressive down the middle, looking for the shot bowls. You're a little under. One more to Adam, and Adam has another bowl to come.
He's got to be pretty... I'm not going to tell him what hand to play. I'm not doing that again. G'day, Timmy Phillips. How are you, mate? Hey, good on you, Gary. Says Quoi gets all the good competition he gets at Mount Gravatt on a Wednesday. Good on you, mate. Hey, mate. Oh, absolutely. A gem of a game. Brendan Wilson and John Bozzarella, 11 all. That's been the biggest. Yep. Now, Adam, beautiful weighted bowl on that one.
Yeah, didn't want to go risking touching the shot bowl, but another one to Adam. He's on the springboard now at 17-12. Gary Pearson skipped to an 18-15 lead over Trenton Healy. Jared Davies 18-16 over Luke Turner. And Brendan Wilson and John Balzarolo still all square, 11 all.
Yeah, some great games out there, mate. Good on you, John. John Proudfoot. Sounds like you've had a busy morning, mate.
John was off to church as well.
He was off to church this morning, mate.
Okay, Adam back to his 3/4 length.
Hope you put plenty of money on the plate, mate. Lovely starter there from Adam.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yep.
Beautiful weight.
9 times out of 10, you'll say there'll be a lot of bowls outside that, but I'm too scared to say that even at the moment.
Okay, important for Quoi to give a swift reply here, and he looks to be heading in the right direction.
He's got pretty good weight on this here. He might just cut. Nice start, though. Just doesn't have to correct too much for his next one.
Yep. Adam sticking to the backhand.
Bit wide with this one, mate.
On that hand, it doesn't always come back if you're just out that far. Little bit too far.
Mainly because it's always the narrow hand, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? The wind's playing across the green slightly. It's not that strong, but it's enough to hold a bowl.
Yes. Quoi playing a much narrower line.
This is the line you got to play on this hand, mate.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah, played this brilliantly, mate.
Oh, brilliant bowl from Quoi.
Yep. Once again.
He's not going away.
He's not going anywhere, mate. Yes, David, the women's semi-finals, as the men's semi-finals, next will be 25 up, as same as the final. I said the men this morning, this is quarter-final, so the quarter-finals for the men is 21, but for the ladies in the semi-final, it's the first to 25.
Okay, Quoi switching hands, coming down on his forehand.
Well, he's got more options on this hand, really, hasn't he?
Yep, looking to run into his front bowl.
Yep.
Great weight, just a little under, but another one in the head.
Yep. Thanks very much for those kind words, John Cobra. Hope you're keeping well, Johnny. That's a lot of work for Paradise Point.
Certainly does, Johnny Corber.
Yep. If he gets an inside edge, no, he got too much of it. Whoa.
Tell you what, it's not far off shot.
It's not too far away at all, really, by the looks of that. If Robbie can get a side angle of that. Well, I tell you what, it's pretty hard to tell, but you'd probably have to favour Adam, I reckon.
Yes, their Quoi's bowl is a little further back than it looks on the screen.
Great bowl, certainly is, Allison. Luke's going pretty good. He's fighting back there. He was a few behind, but it's now 18-16. Gary Pearson 18-15 over Trent Healy. And, of course, Brendan and John 11 all.
Okay, important bowl for Quoi here.
Yep.
Got it out there nice and wide.
Well, that's where he's got to be, mate.
Just wondering if he's put weight on it.
I think it's blowing a bit of smoke there, mate.
Appears to be. Okay.
I think Adam likes it for him.
No.
No. Quoi's okay.
Well, he was closer than it The old TV screen can tell some...
I think he's called a
guys.
timeout. So with that, he's just going to have a bit of a comfort break, Quoi. Looks like he's going to do his hair.
Yeah, it's showing... Although he's been only playing 3 years, he's showing a lot of poise for playing in his first quarter-final of a state championship.
Absolutely. Robbie? And of course, just while we have this break in the proceedings, the live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and the Queensland Government. We'd like to thank those organisations for the initiative of allowing us to showcase this wonderful event. And of course, the major sponsor of this event is Containers for Change. So the major sponsor, we thank them very much for sponsoring the women's and men's. And of course, become a Containers for Change partner and start recycling containers with our free bins and collections. Every empty container can earn your Bowls Club 10 cents to help fund social functions, new equipment, and donations to charity and many more items which may be required. And Bowls Queensland would like to thank Musgrave Hill Bowls Club for the use of their wonderful facilities for this 2024 State Championships, but also the many other venues that are being used. We'd like to thank them, and particularly to the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support of this event. And it's been very well run too by the Queensland Match Committee and by the staff back at Bowls Queensland. Of course, Bowls Queensland is sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. We thank them for their continued support. Well, a bit of a break on here, Adam, with a break for the players. See, Adam's gone for the water jar and...
Yep, absolutely. Just looking across the green now, we've got Chloe Stewart on the springboard, just needing one more on the mat now, looking to close out her match with Tilly Herrero and be the first competitor into the final.
Mate, we've got some great games out there, that's for sure, Adam. So, mate, this one here is very evenly poised in actual fact because Quoi just grinding away.
Absolutely. Adam kicked away to a 16-10 lead there at one stage, and Quoi said, I'm not having any of that. I'm going to stay here with you. And he's won 3 ends to Adam's 1 since that scoreline of 16-10, and Adam at 17-13 isn't home yet. So it's going to be really interesting end to this match. Adam, the more experienced of the bowlers, has played in a lot of state and championships and Australian Opens to, as we say, the pointy ends of those carnivals. And Quoi playing in his first big tournament, having only taken up the game 3 years ago.
Mate, how well is he playing?
It's just incredible. And as some of the boys from Darra have said on the streaming, he puts in the time and he's getting the rewards.
Yeah, I think we've had a winner here in, looks like Gary Pearson may have won that game over Trent Healy.
Yes. Gary Pearson into the semi-finals.
Well played, Trent. Said it's the first time for a while he's played in this, and he said he's enjoyed every single game. So, mate,
it's quite a feat. As I've said earlier, it's quite a feat to get out of your section in the Queensland State Championships, but to get to a quarter-final, wow.
Well done.
You've had to win 3 games in post-sectionals to get here.
Yeah, there's a lot of players didn't make it through, like Ryan Bester. There's just some incredible players that didn't make it this far. And
Chucky Vogler.
Chucky never made it through, mate. Robbie Allen, all the big names.
Yep.
Allen's a big name, all the way from New Zealand.
Okay, Quoi opened up with a good first bowl here, Jack High, and Adam sticking to his forehand. Interesting that players are playing different hands.
Well, Adam's had a fair bit of success playing the forehand, hasn't he? But playing this way, it is the narrower hand of the two.
Yes.
So
just can be impacted a little on the gust of wind you get. It's very variable winds up here on the hill.
Well, I tell you what, he's not far away from the kitty here.
Oh, that's just moved a lot at the end on the wind, and
I tell you what, just looking across the board there too, Adam, looking at Luke Turner now, has just jumped up on Jared Davies, 19-18.
Wow, what a match that is.
What a match that is, mate.
The two youngsters.
Yep, and they're going each other.
I mean, you could play these games like a best of 5 and it'd be 3-2.
It'd be 3-2, that's ever so true. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them was a draw. Might be 2-2 and a draw, mate. Would not surprise me.
Okay, Adam's put in a good second bowl there. Put some pressure back on Quoi.
On your behalves. Junior. Thanks for that, mate. We'll, what a great bowl
reply
from Quoi.
Wow.
Mate, we'll take it out of Adam's pay for the commentary, mate, and we'll reimburse you when you come down and supply us with the holy water you no doubt bought this morning.
Thank you, Junior.
Great bowls. It definitely is Alison Chamberlain. It's probably Scotty, of course.
Okay, Adam again on the backhand draw. Looks to be on a pretty good heading.
Just not quite there.
Beautiful line, just a foot short.
It's a pleasure, Ian. Look forward to catching up with all our friends coming over for the Aussie Open, mate. There's going to be a great couple of weeks of bowls in that there too, Adam. Yeah, Quoi definitely got shot with that back bowl, looking at that there.
Yep. John Balzarolo on the adjacent rink, heading into the pack and looking like he's bowled a ripper. Okay, Quoi trying to build on this shot. Nice and wide. Should be swinging in on the wind. Just not going to get around Adam's front bowls.
Geez, that's a good attempt though, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Very good. Adam has an opportunity here to play the forehand.
With weight.
With a bit of weight, that's right. And sitting that shot out.
That's what I'd be playing. Forehand with weight down through there.
Okay, big bowl here from Adam Liddell. 1 down, but an opportunity to pick up 3.
Yeah, being the narrow hand of the two, they have a tendency of going a little bit wide.
Very deliberate again, trying to picture the shot.
Well, he's taking his time, he's visualising it, you know what I mean? And that, to me, is a pretty good thing to do.
Okay, on the mat. Big bowl here for Adam Liddell.
Too wide. He's coming back though. He's got it all the way. Well, told you he had it all the way.
Wow, what a fine effort.
I was really surprised. He played that. I thought he went bigger weight because that big weight was always going to be too wide, but he played it with basically more controlled weight, wasn't it?
Yeah, little swinger.
Just basically ditch weight as a swinger, and I'll tell you what, he nearly got the results out of that.
1 to Huynh, 17-14.
And he just touched that bowl. Geez, that swung.
Yeah, the standard's very high.
Well, look at the wind. The wind now is basically in their faces instead of coming across the green like it was before he started polishing that bowl.
Exactly.
You see the flag now swung back around to basically a little bit of a crosswind now, where before it was straight up the green.
Yeah, it's always moving here.
Oh, yeah, it's not heavy, it's not strong, but it's enough to hold a bowl.
Yep. Okay, interesting tactic here from Quoi, going very long.
This is. I reckon this is a very, very good tactic here by Quoi. Yep.
Yeah, he's picked up his lucky bowl here as an opener. On the backhand.
Tell you what, he's played this pretty well, Adam.
Yep, just going to be a little short, but...
Yep, beautiful line he had on it, though.
Okay, that's the first time they've gone ditch to ditch in the
in
the match. Nice wide forehand draw here from Adam Liddell. Looks to be right on it.
Not going to be too far away, mate. What a great first up bowl.
Well, that's done everything but be a touch of that.
Just absolutely first time ever something's fallen against the bias, which we haven't seen at all.
Now, Quoi playing aggressive weight here.
Awfully close, mate.
Tell you
Awfully
what,
close. Got this
Tell you
all the
he's got
way.
it. What a brilliant bowl. What a reply from Quoi.
Now, if that was a knocker, it would have been marked, but of course it fell the opposite direction. It's now dead. And Quoi holding 2 shots.
Not afraid to play his shots, Quoi. As a fairly new bowler, he's very impressive.
The only thing is this young man here has a great memory.
He certainly does. He put it straight back in a better spot.
Yeah, he's played that very, very well. Now, Quoi, does he go again or does he try and dead draw it, mate? I'd try and dead draw it if I was him.
Yep, he's going the draw.
That's more a weighted shot, and he's got it too.
Tell you what. Oh! Well, he's holding 3 shots because Adam Liddell has none on the green.
Well, the beauty about that, mate, is that the jack's off the green now. This is very entertaining, I must admit.
Absolutely.
Very unconventional, but very entertaining.
I'm just so impressed by Coy's play.
Oh, well, he has no fear, mate.
No.
He's just absolutely brilliant to watch.
Here's a good reply from Adam Liddell. Just needs to slow a little. It's sitting on the edge and it's just dropped in.
So Quoi holding 3 shots.
3 shots.
Wow, says Phil. Very great bowling. It is too. Now, Quoi, he's got to draw one.
Yeah, he'll be trying to draw one. He does have 2 bowls between the ditch and the 6-foot mark already.
Yep.
Adam has 3 bowls on the bank.
Yep.
Not through his own doing, but through Coy's brilliant play.
Absolutely, mate. So well done to Quoi. I think it's a very adventurous play, so I congratulate him on his...
Yeah, Adam on the forehand draw here. Looks to be better weight here. Needs to cut down. Looks to be 2 shots to Quoi. 17-16. What a match.
Absolutely, mate. Very unconventional play, but it worked.
Yeah, Adam Liddell just scratching his head a little. He's just wondering what he has to do to get his 1 for victory over Tilly Herrero, whilst Caitlin Inch needs 2 for victory over Gail Crompton. So we could indeed see the women's pairs runners-up playing one another in the final for the gold medal. Okay. Sorry for that technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen, but we appear to be back now. Adam Liddell, 17, Quoi Huynh, 16. First to 21.
Yes, normally the MBN doesn't drop out at all, but that's most unusual, Adam, that's for sure. Yeah. Now, Quoi. Beautiful correction by Quoi once again. So
Beautiful weight.
Beautiful weight.
And we look to have a winner in the Jared Davies Luke Turner match. We just don't know which one is the winner.
Well, Chloe looks as though she's now completed her game over on the far rink.
So we have Chloe Stewart into the gold medal match. Yeah, we've got Brendan Wilson with a 5-shot jump over John Balzarolo. 2011 to Brendan Wilson.
Now, Quoi, once again, very, very close. Has he got the kitty?
Tell you what,
wow.
he is ice cool.
Absolutely.
Now, Adam has a shot here. He does need to be careful with his weight. Needs to keep one in the head. Doesn't want to drop a 2 here. Playing a little swinging weight on the narrow hand. It looks to be on target. Brilliant bowl. Oh!
Got the edge.
Got the edge and just ran through.
He was close though, wasn't he? Yeah.
Quoi.
Coming down to have a bit of a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've got Jared Davies and Luke Turner. The last score we had was 20 all. The match is just finished, but we cannot tell yet. Both players look a little reserved. No one's jumping for joy. We can confirm that Chloe Stewart is the first woman into the gold medal match.
Lift the window up for a sec, mate, please.
Okay, Quoi coming on the backhand.
21-20. Luke Turner, ladies and gentlemen.
Quoi on the backhand, looking to run into his own shot. Brilliant bowl, sitting 2.
Absolutely, mate. He's really made that hard to get into now for Adam, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Quoi also has the best backwards, so...
Yeah. Adam's got to be very, very careful. And quite realistically, in that last game, the only time that Luke Turner really hit the front was the last couple of ends, mate. And it doesn't matter. You've only got to hit the front on the last end.
That's right.
21-20 to Luke Turner over Jared Davis. It would have been one heck of a game.
Yeah, 2 youngsters just turning it on.
Yep. And I must admit, Brendan Wilson's holding 3 very good shots over there, and he's on 20 at the moment. So it's going to be a last bowl, or a bowl from...
Okay, Adam Liddell looks to be a little tight.
Yep, doesn't want to take this one out. Oh, no, got an inside edge.
Yeah, that'll be 3rd shot. So 2 more to Quoi. He's now hit the front, 18-17. Crawled back from 16-10 down.
By not going away.
He certainly hasn't gone away. And,
oh, dear.
Both players can go out now. Quoi within 3 of the finish and Adam within 4.
What an incredible game of bowls this is.
Quoi looks to be going long again. He's put the mat way back on the tee. Quite a crowd coming in too now, Brian.
Mate, there's people all over the place, mate. See Reed Burgess and Dale McWhinney and
yes,
Shonky's here and people everywhere, mate. Looks like Lindsay Clark up there. Yep, there's quite a few. And why wouldn't they be with the absolutely incredible bowls that are being on display here this morning? A great game between the 2 young guns, Luke Turner and Jared Davies.
21-20. That's
Now, Quoi has left quite a few feet here for Adam to capitalise. Brendan Wilson has won on rink 2.
okay. Good reply here from Adam. Just missed the toucher again. Quoi, interesting to see if he sticks with his backhand.
Yep.
So just confirming the other 3 men's quarterfinals are now complete. Brendan Wilson, Gary Pearson and Luke Turner being the winners.
A great reply.
This guy is ice cool, Brian. He's amazing.
That's just absolutely... Even Adam's clapping that one there. He's gone, mate.
He's a great sport, Adam Liddell.
Oh, absolutely, mate. He always has been. That's just an incredible bowl there from Quoi.
Okay, Adam's searching down on the forehand.
He's underdone grass line.
He has. He doesn't want to touch this too far. It's probably still the 1 shot to Quoi.
Yep.
Okay, Quoi on the backhand again. May have underdone this as fraction.
He's going to sneak under this front bowl, though. And that's going to be right in Adam's draw, where he's going to have to change his hand now.
Yes.
And it's going to be dangerous for Adam because he has to play with arriving weight, but he's only got the one bowl in the head.
Yes.
So he's got to be very, very conscious of the fact that if he takes his own out, his game lie down with one bowl to play.
He's playing the backhand a little wide for getting to the shot bowl, but there is a gap here for him. He's run into Coy's traffic and
pumped him up for another one.
Him up for 2. Wow. Opportunity here for Quoi to draw a third and sit match.
Well done, mate. Right, we are. Quoi, can he add that third one and add that little bit of pressure to Adam? Because I tell you what, this has been an outstanding game. Both competitors have played outstanding.
Yeah, Quoi playing with the poise of a
veteran.
A master, a veteran, absolutely.
A veteran.
Yeah, this is heading in the right direction as well, Brian.
It is. It's just depending upon his weight, and I think he likes it. He likes it for sure.
He does.
Oh.
Maybe just a tad shy, so...
But once again, Adam has to be very, very conscious of that fact. And this hand, as you know now, you look at the breeze there now, and it's basically right behind Adam, but the breeze has dropped completely now.
Yes.
According to the flagpole.
Yeah, it has. It's just...
the flags are just hanging. So, this is the problem. It's only the 2 shots. So, as I said, Adam got to be very careful. He's got to play just reaching weight. But I see if he gets the inside edge of that bowl, he's got the opportunity of taking his own bowl out of the head, mate.
Yes. Here's also an opportunity, if he gets it absolutely perfect, that the jack could spring to his 2 wider bowls.
That's correct, yes.
He's going for it. Could hit the front one. Oh, knocks it out through the head, so that will be 2 to Quoi.
2 to Quoi. 2017, what a game.
And as you said, Brian, that was very close to
taking his own out there, mate. So, So, Quoi
was down 16-10, now leads 20-17.
What a game.
Since he's gone to these long ends, he's just been phenomenal.
Yeah. Has been one heck of a game, though, mate. It's really been a pleasure. He has no fear. You got that right, Phil?
Appears Caitlin Inch has won her semi-final.
Against
Gail Crompton.
Gail Crompton.
So we will, in fact, have the women's pairs runners-up playing one another.
Bronze medalists.
Bronze medalists.
Bronze medalists playing against each other. And I'm assuming that it is set up that I think Brendan Wilson will probably play the winner of this game, I'm assuming. Seeing they played side by side. Yeah, I'm not too sure on that one. Now, Quoi has let Adam Liddell in here. Now, got to put pressure. He's got a beautiful line for what he's after. He's playing the wider hand of the 2.
Just a little light on.
Yeah.
But they are going ditch to ditch.
Yep. It is the longest end of the game, this one, mate. There's no prizes for...
Now, Quoi, important to get one here and put some pressure on Adam. Adam desperate to...
Yep.
Well, he does need to win every end now to win the match, so... This looks to be pretty good grass.
Got a pretty good weight on this one here too, just quietly, mate.
That'll be the shot.
That'll be the shot.
And it's right in Adam's draw line on that backhand.
Well, I think he's going to the forehand, but I would have stuck to the backhand there because that wind assist.
Yeah, you know it's going to sail in at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, this is hanging a little wide, but starting to swoop now.
And that's a great reply from Adam. That's the first time I've seen one of them come out.
Yeah, it did come in.
Come in from out there. So
green obviously drying a little with the sun and wind.
Been here for 2 weeks, mate. It's the first one I've seen come back. But then again, as I said, the rink one is set a long way in. So
okay, Quoi on the backhand once again, trying to at least beat his front bowl.
Yep.
It's a bit a little tight. Yeah, weight was good, just a bit tight.
Now that makes it a bit interesting for Adam. Got to be very careful of what he plays here, mate.
He likes it. He's chasing it down the green. Looks to be a little short. It was a lovely line.
Yep. Yeah, but now great ploy here by Quoi where he's coming down to look at that. I do favour Adams.
Yes, does appear that the
back bowl
is in.
Yep. Now just looking down there, I don't think Mitch Mears has bought his marker's outfit though.
That's a little disappointing.
Yes, I thought, just looking at him here, I thought to myself, oh, it could be a surprise marker for the final.
Yeah, that is disappointing. I was looking forward to seeing Mitchie wear the old black and white stripes.
Yep. So, Quoi, mate, backhand onto his own bowl.
Yes, that's definitely the bowl.
That's what you'd be playing? I'd be playing backhand onto your own bowl.
Yep. Now, can he do it? Put the pressure back on Adam to stay in the match. Plenty of grass.
Depends upon his weight.
He's just let it out there a bit too far.
Yeah. Now, Adam, if he plays onto his own, he could end up with 3 and lock it up at 20 all. If he's narrow, he could go down and lose the game. So, yeah, it's going to be one interesting shot to see how much weight he actually does play.
Yes. Yeah, there is some margin for error, but not a lot.
What an incredible game we've had here, though, Adam.
Amazing.
It's been absolutely fantastic to sit back and enjoy. Now, this is make and break. Make or break.
Okay, he looks to be heading on a pretty good line. I'm just wondering if he's got enough weight to punch his own up.
He has.
Great bowl, Adam Liddell.
2 shots. That's an incredible bowl, mate.
Wow.
Jeffrey Platts has been an incredible game, mate. It really has been. It's the score indicates. So look at the scores over there. You know, I mean, 21-20. Luke Turner up over Jared Davis. Gary Pearson 21-16 up over Trent Healy, and Brendan Wilson up 21-11. Like all pretty reasonable games there. John Boswell I saw play some incredible bowls, but Brendan just too good this morning. They could probably play this afternoon and the result would be reversed. So it's been one heck of a tournament, and we're down to the blue ribbon, the last few ends of these quarterfinals matches, and then we're into the ladies' final, which should be one heck of a clash between the bronze medalist winners in this year's pairs. Chloe Stewart up against Caitlin Inch. Of course, Caitlin, a New Zealand international and very well known throughout the southeast Queensland. Of course, Chloe Stewart, an Australian international. So it really is Australia versus New Zealand in that, mate. Trans-Tasman. Oh, Robbie's changed hats already, mate. Look at him, mate. Calls himself an Aussie. Look at him. He's going, go New Zealand. Hey, where's my jandals? Where's your
chili bin?
Where's your chili bin? Geez, he talks funny, this bloke, sometimes.
So this looks to be a good bowl from Adam Liddell.
Great bowl.
Certainly the shot. Pressure back on Quoi. Adam needing 2 to get out and win the match, and Quoi just needing the 1. Quoi with the last bowl. Looks to be a good line. There's Brian.
Looks very good, mate. I think he's just going to get an inside edge and get a result. Oh, he did need the inside edge. Just a bit quick with that one, but
Yeah.
very good catchment bowl there for Quoi.
Yeah, just 2 feet behind the kitty, with Adams just sitting just a centimetre or 2 behind Jack High.
This is where Adam's got to fall on his international experience in the under-25s and that for England.
He's done another good bowl here.
Yep.
Finished definitely a second shot.
Quoi may change now onto his forehand, I think, mate, to sit this bowl.
Yes.
Been a great game, Tails, hasn't it, Peter Taylor? Yep.
Played a good aggressive line here.
Mate, he's very, very close.
Tell you what, he's just missed it. He's knocked Adam's second one up to Jack High.
Well, I think Adam's going to go and call a friend. What do I play with my last bowl?
Here?
What do I do? Someone tell me.
With Quoi only needing one, his back bowl is in just a great position. Does he, in fact, leave that Jack alone there and try and cover that back one? Decisions. He's having a good think about it, and still hasn't made a decision.
Oh, mate, I tell you. Well, what do you play, honestly?
Yeah.
What would you play here, Adam?
I would play backhand and try and cover that back bowl of Coy's and just put the pressure on Quoi to
Make that shot?
To make the shot and draw it. It's probably just saying it. If he does play the backhand, he has the opportunity of just tucking the Jack behind the 2 that he has already as shots.
Adam, he doesn't not want to overthink this. That's the biggest thing. He doesn't want to overthink it. You're dead right, I think, Robert. I think it's got to be backhand.
Here he goes. He's got plenty of grass. Might run into Coy's front bowl yet. She has come under it. He's bowled a very good bowl.
But he's left it open.
He's left it open.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Coy's had one look at this and gone, mate, have I got a shot for you?
He's just got to keep his composure and get his hand through on the line he needs.
Adam not happy, I must admit that. I just watched him then. He's just walked up the back there and he's not 100% happy with that. But
it's one of those matches you don't want to end, but...
Oh, mate, what a game.
This could
a game.
This could well and truly be the last bowl of the match, and it can still go either way. Coy's played an ice cool game. See if he can do it again here with his last bowl.
He's close.
He is very close. He's bowled a ripper. Oh! We're going to another end, Brian.
What a game. That was an incredible bowl there from Hoy. It was Quoi, I should say. Mate, that was
sensational.
A quarter of an inch from being the perfect bowl there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely quarter of an inch.
And he looks ice cool, doesn't he, walking down the...
Oh, mate, it's just come on, let's have another end. I want my green for his worth.
Wow.
What a bowl. What an incredible bowl. But Blake that's been playing 3 years up against the season international, and amazing. It's 20 all.
He's just fearless.
It just goes to show you how great our game is, how...
You're not wrong there, Brian.
It just shows you how great it is. Like, I mean, it's come all the way through to the quarterfinals of the state singles, and gee whiz, it's he's putting on a display that only himself and his family can be absolutely so proud of.
For those viewers who have just joined us, Adam Liddell, a seasoned bowler. He represented England at under 25 level, and Quoi from the Darra Cementco club, only having picked up the game 3 years ago, but puts in a hell of a lot of work. Bowls every day, practices every day, and he's reaping the rewards.
Playing brilliantly. And Adam, first one, again, he's not going to be too far away. It's the importance of singles to have a good first bowl. And that there from Adam puts the pressure on Hoy straight away.
Yes.
So Quoi, we'll say he's going to play his backhand here, and he's played his hand pretty well so far today.
Yes.
The narrow hand, the wider hand of the two, I should say, going this way.
Mary Ingram's still up in Scotland. She's not going to bed anytime soon.
Hey, Mary, look at this from Quoi. What a bowl. What a great first up bowl that is.
Just brilliant.
Yeah. Sandra, how are you, Sandra? It's, one heck of a game, that's for sure. And it goes to show you the importance of that last bowl of Adams was to tuck that kitty in behind those two bowls. It would have made it harder for Quoi to get to it.
Okay, Adam, another good line here on his forehand.
Yep.
It's pretty good. And that'll be shot.
That's shot. Now, Quoi may have to change his hand here to sit that bowl.
He is straight onto his forehand.
Straight onto his forehand.
Be interesting to see how much weight he plays.
Got a nice line, mate.
Yes.
Maybe just a little too much weight.
It's going to come off Adam's wide bowl. It's finished in a great spot.
Now, Adam might have to change his hand. Yeah, it's a great game, Joanne, isn't it?
Adam just wanting confirmation of who's got shot. One to Quoi.
He changed his hand there. He can sit that bowl. Or he can dead draw it on the forehand. I think safest is to... He's been playing the forehand pretty well. So I wouldn't be changing too much if I was Adam.
Just wondering if he's put enough on this, Brian. He's got a lovely line.
He's got the weight.
This is a great bowl. Oh, brilliant bowl from Adam Liddell.
What a
bowl.
What a magnificent bowl, mate. That is just an absolute gem of a bowl by Adam, under a lot of pressure.
So Quoi now was holding, now he's behind.
Jane Conlon said, watching from Scotland, can't go to bed till this game's over. Hey, good day, Nick. Nick Newman says, fantastic bowls. And it really is. It's imagine what the semi-final is going to be like. Oh, sorry, the final of the ladies next. Okay, Quoi on the mat. Looks like he's going to play with weight. No, dead draw it.
Again, good line.
He's awfully close. He's just going to cut.
It's trying to hold. Oh, fine effort.
Just
fallen out.
What an incredible head. What an incredible head of bowls. Absolutely brilliant.
The pressure each bowler is under, the standard in the last quarter of this match has been very, very high.
It's been absolutely, mate, it's worthy of a final. In actual fact,
Absolutely.
It really is worthy of a final.
Yes.
And you know why I say that? Because the final's 25 up. So we get to see more of it.
We do. This is one of those matches you don't want to finish.
You don't want to finish, mate. It's just...
but it will finish on this end.
Well, I don't know. In case Quoi kills it, mate, we can have another end.
True. We haven't had a kill yet.
We haven't had a kill yet. Fee, it's absolutely brilliant. And Paula Cruff, how are you? Brilliant bowling. You got that right.
So what does Adam Liddell do here? He's holding shot. He doesn't want to fatten the target up. Does he go back? It's such a tight head.
Yeah, you don't want to fatten it. You rather do two things, mate. You try and put in a blocker, which I'm not a fan of, or he goes round the back. Doesn't want to fatten the target.
Very deliberate on the mat once again.
Yep.
Nice wide on the backhand. Does appear to be going round the back.
And that's if he has said to Quoi, I got shot, you get it. And I reckon this man here is more than capable. He's more than capable. What a great performance he's put up.
Yeah, he's been the surprise package of the men's singles, that's for sure.
Well, I hope Barry Lester's watching this. Because I think he'd be saying, look what he did to me.
Yeah. Quoi beating a seasoned Australian team member
yesterday,
21-11 to get to this match.
Yeah. I'm sure Barry's shaking his head going, my godfather. It wasn't just a lucky game by someone. It was an absolute skillful exhibition to beat Barry Lester.
Absolutely.
So, Quoi, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Pressure's on him. This is why we play, to test ourselves against the best. What a brilliant game it's been. Going to play the backhand. He's got a few options on the backhand. Inside edge off his. Take shot bowl, sit shot bowl.
Going fairly firm, and he's going to hit a target.
He's going to hit something.
Just misses it. Great effort from Huynh. 21-20 to Adam Liddell in one of the best matches I've seen.
Ah, mate, congratulations to both competitors. An absolute unbelievable game of bowls, that. I think Adam's just said, mate, what a game. What a game.
Yeah, brilliant performance for both players.
Oh,
And the Darra Cementco mob can be very proud of their new star here.
oh, mate, absolutely. I mean, I don't think Darra Cementco Club would be... It would probably be when Michael Brindle left the club and went to Lowood, mate. I reckon they'd be that happy out there at the moment after that performance.
Incredible. He's eyes cool. And I think we're going to see Quoi at the pointy end of some carnivals and tournaments to come.
Well, mate, I hate to see him when he's been playing for 5 years instead of 3, mate. I'll tell you that right now.
And Adam Liddell just maintained his poise, kept his concentration and overcame everything that Quoi could throw at him, and he should be very proud of his win.
Michael Brindle says, thanks, Brian Marshall. Of course, the live streaming by the Gold Coast Tour District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experienced Gold Coast and Queensland Government. We thank them very much for their initiative of getting us down to showcase this incredible game of ours. And, of course, the major sponsor for the women's and men's singles is Containers for Change. Not only do they give you containers, but you can actually make a change for your club. Become a Container for Change partner and start recycling containers with free bins and collections. Every empty container can earn your Bowls Club 10 cents to help fund social functions, new equipment, donations to charity, and many, many more things. And an absolute wonderful. Also helps the environment, helps us, a win-win for everybody. Bowls Queensland would like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championship events. Thanks also to the many other venues that are being used. And also, we'd definitely gratitude from our heart to all of the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support throughout this event. And it has been an absolutely incredible event. But of course, Bowls Queensland is always supported and sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support of our great game. To everybody that just commented then, Tina and Joanne and Michael Brindle thanking me for my kind words. Mate, it's a pleasure, Michael. Always like to look after my mates.
Well done, Brian.
Well done to Brian Stewart, the scoreboard attendant there. Now, mate, next game, we've got to get off air because Robbie's got to get it all set up. So, on behalf of the Gold Coast Tour District Media Team, ably led by Robbie because Tony's not here today, and Adam Taylor and myself, Brian Marshall, enjoy your bowls and support your club.
Every year in Queensland, we use more than 3 billion drink containers. Yet many of these are recyclable and can be kept from ending up as landfill. Queensland's container refund scheme, Containers for Change, is funded by the beverage manufacturers who produce these drinks. Every eligible container earns a 10-cent refund, which you can keep or donate to a good cause. Every container returned to a refund point is sorted, processed and recycled, starting a new life as a whole range of products. With a vision to ensure no container goes to waste, Containers for Change works with organisations across Queensland to help them achieve their sustainability goals. We provide a range of collection solutions to suit and can provide reports to track the progress of your organisation and its impact. You'll be surprised how quickly the money refunded to your business by Containers for Change grows too. It's a great way to generate extra income for staff incentives and social activities, or to donate to a cause that matters to your team. Starting your sustainability journey with us is easy, and with your help, Containers for Change is making a world of difference to individuals, charities, community groups, and our environment.